So a colleague sent me a reel from a really big finance channel, which was peddling fear, saying the US 2026 markets are going to crash and the world is on the verge of an economic collapse, blah, blah, blah. And there were a few data points to suit that narrative. And he asked me, what did I think? Was I scared? I told him, one, I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen in 2026. But since you ask and if you insist, I actually feel really bullish when I see this, because the irony of the situation is that when there is such extreme fear being peddled in the market, look, remember, fear sells views, and that's why a lot of this fear is being circulated. But when there is fear, there is actually a lot of cash on the sidelines, because investors are waiting for a market to fall and then deploy that cash. And so every time the market falls, that cash starts to move in and ends up buying the dip. That's the fuel that is needed to take the market up. So I feel really bullish when such fear is being mongered in the market. And the inverse is also true. If there's extreme optimism in the market, everybody's super bullish, like how everyone was in India 2 years ago, I actually feel really scared that I feel like that's when the markets start to get frothy. So I feel investor sentiment is a really good gauge to assess where the markets are going to go. But the irony of the situation is that I've also ended up giving you investment advice. And so don't listen to me, but do share this with somebody who's extremely fearful about entering the markets.